welcome to YourPedia Education. So today we are here at IIT Ropal and I got an opportunity to interact with one of the MTech students from IIT Ropal, Mr. Rakib. So in this video we will discuss about his journey, about his MTech specialization and what all experiences Rakib had. He will share those experiences, and recently he also got one PhD opportunity from abroad or foreign country. We will discuss about that also. So this video is going to be helpful especially for those all viewers who want to start their MTech from IIT Ropal, especially in the signal processing and communication. So Rakib, first of all, thanks a lot for giving time to us. Right. So can you please start with your brief introduction?
Hello everyone, my name is Mohammad Rakib Khan and I have completed my graduation in Electronics and Communication Engineering from Rajasthan Technical University, Kota. And then after I started Masters from IIT Ropal and just completed the Master from here. Then after completing the Masters, I got opportunity to work as a PhD student in Trinity College Dublin, Ireland. So this is all about the basic.
Right, that's great, Rakib. See, as you told me off the camera, we were talking. Yes, that your journey is, full of excitement.
Yes, sir.
See, most of the time, people don't do that much research work in MTech also, right? You told you have submitted some paper in some highly top-rated conferences also. Yes, we will discuss about that all. But the very first question is, why you didn't join any corporate job or company after doing MTech in signal processing?
Actually, sir, just after completing my first year of Masters, because in first year we have like coursework, and after completing the first year, I joined the lab for the research. Okay. So, like I've seen that the freedom they are working with, and the lifestyle of the professors. Okay. So I thought I should go in this area because I want to work with motivation, not with the pressures. Right. So in corporate, they pressure you to work or to complete the work, but in PhD or in academic, you have a motivation and then you're working. Right. So I also spend a lot of time for that for the project, but it is like a motivation. Okay. It's not a pressure by anyone. Right. So professor gave me a lot of time just to work with your interest and come up with some results. So that's like really motivates me to go in that area actually.
ओके आपने बोला कि यहाँ पे सिग्नल प्रोसेसिंग में प्लेसमेंट मिलता है बच्चों को, राइट? कंपनीज आती है, आपने भी मैथ वर्क्स एटसेट्रा का रिटर्न लिखा था आपने, राइट? तो मतलब आपको पीएचडी में ही जाना था?
Yeah, sir. Actually, many students here. Actually, almost I can say almost all students got placed. Okay. But me only actually. I am interested to go for the higher studies. Right. And luckily, I got the PhD from Ireland. Okay. And one of my friend also got in DRDO, and he selected in DRDO.
After MTech.
After MTech.
For which position?
DRDO, and this like the result is like RAC scientist.
Okay, fine. अच्छा, आपको आयरलैंड से कौन सी यूनिवर्सिटी से ऑफर है पीएचडी के लिए?
ट्रिनिटी कॉलेज डब्लिन।
तो ये आपने मतलब कैसे खुद से अप्लाई किया था इंडिविजुअली या फिर कैसे आपको ये अपॉर्चुनिटी?
Actually, sir, my professor told me about that. Okay. Just to go and apply. And Trinity College Dublin is one of the prestigious university of the world, and its ranking is 98 around the world, and it is the top university in the top one in the actual.
Okay, so what is your research area there in Trinity College?
So my research area is like depth estimation for augmented reality and virtual reality, and especially for robotics applications. Okay,
so Rakib, see, after completion of first year, you joined computer vision and pattern recognition laboratory, right?
Yes, sir.
So basically, what all activities you started doing? How this journey started? Can you tell us a little more so that student can get to know more idea?
Yeah, sir. Actually, just we working like a PhD student. Right. So when we join our lab, so professor gave me a full freedom. So just choose your topic first. Like if you give your project now, so you will be. If you will get freedom to choose the project, so I started working for 1 or 2 months because I don't have any idea about the deep learning and machine learning. Okay. So first I learned about that. What is machine learning, deep learning, how can I integrate that techniques to our own projects. So first I learn about that, and then I choose a topic like underwater image enhancement. So basically in underwater, what we have, if we go inside the water, so every images or videos look like bluish images. So if that image or video is sent to the AI model, it will not give the accuracy of that level. So first of all, we have to enhance that image so that it can be a true colors, like whatever the object inside the like in the sea or any underwater environments. So red color, yellow color will get attenuated and it look like bluish. So if you want to detect some object inside the water, so the model or AI model will not detect properly. So it is a kind of pre-processing task, so that we can enhance our model. So for that we are working for like to enhancing the images.
Here I want to ask one question. Today's time, a student want to join AI ML, right? But if I tell them join signal processing, you will get an opportunity to implement the AI. They believe it's not possible. What's your take on this?
Actually, sir, I'll say if you see the track record of the higher conference, top conferences. So in around India, like 6 or 10 almost we can say 10 students got the good paper conference accepted paper in the CVPR. So that's most of the students from signal processing. In our IIT Roper, so most of the CVPR, actually our lab's name is also CVPR. So most of the paper from our lab only. So if you can see their growth in the research. So our labs, almost all students after completing the PhD, they got offer from across the world, so like US, Europe, and in one of the very famous lab in Saudi Arabia, Abu Dhabi, Inception lab actually. It's a very famous lab. So student getting a lot of opportunity and also getting a lot of paper. As compared to the computer science students, I am thinking the electrical student doing well. Because it's a signal processing. We are working on computer vision. True. So we are trying to learn to teach the models or AI machines to how to visualize the objects. Right.
So now basically you have completed your master, right? Now you will be moving towards the Ireland, right, for your PhD journey. So see, there are a lot of viewers who have some doubts in the mind that whether we should join IIT Roper for MTech or not. See, most of the students take their decision from the placement point of view. Or when it comes to placement, the top is VLSI always. So they believe if we get VLSI only, then we will go. So what is your suggestion to those viewers that signal processing is also very good branch and all the opportunities are here?
Sir, as I said, the IIT Roper is known for research, but we are not lagging in the placements. Almost all of my friends got the very good placements, like MediaTek, Intel. So signal processing is not actually, we can say signal processing also get a lot of opportunity for the placements. No one is student, like in one of my friends went to Japan. So signal is like many VLSI company hire the signal students because they also want to just integrate the signal integrity concepts also there. So yeah, VLSI student get early in internship, but in full-time placements, signal processing is also good opportunity. So if you want to come, so definitely you will get placement.
So why you are not going to start your PhD from Roper only? You have good reputation with the professor, you have good conference paper, you have good CGPA, you could have got easily PMRF here only. Then why not from India?
Actually, sir, like our director said, if you are doing the bachelor from here, so you should do the higher study from other colleges, so that you can explore yourself. We are not work like in a particular one area. If I'll go there, so definitely I'll see the different environment and interact with the many students around the world. In IIT Roper, students are from the other country as well, but I think if I'll go there, so I'll interact with the many students, and also the facilities and lab machineries are available there, so that will be helpful for me. And also they are working up predefined projects. So the project is aligned with my project, so my master project. So that will be good, I think, and the ranking is also good.
Right. So now those students who want to go abroad, like you have done master from here. So what were the point which you believe they discussed in interview? I'm talking about the Dublin University, right? What all point they discussed with you in the interview?
First, they will ask about your project, what you did, because you are going to do PhD. So you should have idea about the research. So if you have a paper, so definitely you can directly discuss with the paper. So they will ask about what are the concept, what you did actually in that project, what are your area, like programming area or writing area. So everything they will ask. And after that, they will ask how can you relate your project with our project. So you have to justify, you have to give the justified answer. and then they will ask some basic questions, or maybe if you will not answer, no problem. Just they want to ask, and they will ask like, why do you want to come here?
Right.
So you have to just go through the first like professors' profiles,
Right.
their working area. Then you have to tell about the time. I have seen already your profile. So, and also you have to aware with the environment and the culture of the universities. So you have to tell like that I have already connected with this student of the Trinity College, and they have given the very positive feedback.
Right.
In spite of actually I've never been to the Ireland. Still I have a knowledge about the culture and environments
Okay.
because of this LinkedIn or social media.
Right. So don't they ask for GRE and IELTS score?
Professor, actually they are not asking about the IELTS or GRE score. It's a university criteria.
Right.
So some of the university like Europe University, they don't ask about the GRE, but yeah, in some of the university they ask. So if you are like IIT or any other universities, like if your academic all are in English, so I think you are maybe eligible.
You mean to say if you have done your master's or bachelor in the English curriculum, then
yeah.
they can waive off because it's ultimately English proficiency test,
English
right?
proficiency.
Okay.
So if you are giving interview, so definitely the interview in English. So
Right.
if you can answer the questions, because they are focused on the technical area,
Right.
not your like the literature in English. So if you can answer the question properly, you can understand what they are asking. I think that's sufficient.
If they believe that this person can communicate effectively in our research group, then no issue, right?
So only the communication for the research purpose.
Right.
If you do actually after completing the PhD, they will not going to ask about the IELTS, an English proficiency test, because you know that he has already very good research in the on domain or the core area. So they want to focus on that only.
Right, true. Second thing is that see, most of the students when they do their masters in India especially, mostly are looking for the placement, right? So basically, what message finally you want to give the student, right? Those who will be joining any of the IIT in the coming session, how to conduct and how to maintain good CGPA in the master, and what is the importance of good CGPA?
Sir, actually, what you're saying, sir?
मेरा क्वेश्चन ये है कि अभी सेशन स्टार्ट होने वाला है, उसमें बहुत सारे बच्चे अपने एमटेक को ज्वाइन करेंगे, तो एमटेक को वो कैसे कॉप अप करे, बिकॉज जब हम बीटेक से एमटेक में जाते हैं एक सडन ट्रांजिशन होता है, बहुत चीजें नई होती है, तो सीजीपीए बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट रोल प्ले करता है कि नहीं करता, और अगर करता है तो कैसे मेंटेन करता है?
Yeah, sir, CGPA plays very important role, because if you go for higher studies or for like any company will come here, like Day Zero company, Day Zero company is like the topmost company. The company generally prefer for the higher CGPA student. They shortlisted student according to the CGPA.
Right.
Because getting the CGPAs, IITs, that means you are a good student.
Right.
So getting CGPA is not very difficult here, I think so. If you are doing very hard work for getting like a good rank in GATE, I think it's not very hard work to do to score good CGPA. Just follow the curriculum.
Okay.
Just consistent with every assignment and quizzes and the exam, so you will get definitely very good CGPA.
Right.
And I think CGPA play important in both placement as well as PhD or higher studies.
Okay.
But apart from that, you should have the skills also, what they are demanding.
Right.
Basically they ask first your domain knowledge, like the core companies I am asking. So they ask about your signal processing concepts. So on that they ask in an interview also. But you should have the coding knowledge also, because if you are a good company, so everything you have to deal with the software.
Right.
And the most of the company nowadays are coming from this IT sectors.
Right.
So here also a lot of company from the IT sector come. So if you have the coding knowledge, so you will get also very good from there.
Yeah, sure. So thanks a lot, Rakib, for giving your time. I believe this interaction was quite informative.
Yes, sir.
From both point of view, placement point of view, from international opportunity point of view, and it will help a lot of students. Thanks a lot.